everyone, I am Precious Angel H. Andrino and my topic is Total Quality Management. So what is Total Quality Management? Total Quality Management is an innovative way of thinking that affects the culture, strategy, and the technology of the company. TQM or Total Quality Management is a system of management based on the principle that every staff member must be committed to maintaining high standards of work in every aspect of a company's operation. It is also a core definition of total quality management because it describes management approach of a long-term access through customer satisfactions. And next, we should know the implementing way that requires the TQM, and these are defining the mission, identifying system outputs, identifying customer, negotiating customer requirements, developing new supplier specifications that details customer requirements and expectations, determining the necessary activities required to fulfill those requirements and expectations. Purchasing. Purchasing is a critical process that total quality management should focus on. It will also help to ensure the procurement and provision of quality materials, which will have the direct results of good product quality and lower production cost, as well as the indirect results of quicker delivery times. I think that's all for my part. Next reporter.
Good day, everyone. I am Angel Olivenafe, and I'll be tackling about the quality requirements for suppliers. First, the quality assurance expectations. The supplier's quality assurance system must be consistent with in-the-house quality requirements for the customer. The quality assurance helps a company create products and services that meet the needs, expectations, and requirements of a customer. It yields high quality product offerings that build trust and loyalty with customers. The main goal or core purpose of quality assurance is to prevent mistakes and defects in the development and production of both manufactured products, such as automobiles and shoes, and delivered service, such as automotive repair and athletic shoes design. Second is the quality target commitment. Each buying firm must specify in details the agreed upon quality targets. So, what is a quality target? A quality target refers to a qualitative or quantitative value assigned to a required operation in the manufacturing or service process that affect products and conformance to customer specification. And a commitment to quality is a culture issue for both product and service businesses. Leaders must set high standards for quality and constantly work to maintain the standards so that the employees and customers know that it is part of the culture and important at very level of the organization. Next is the following four issues should be addressed in any purchasing contact. One is the PPM or parts per million target agreement. Second is field failure and reliability requirements. Third is warranty agreement, and fourth is urgency to solve problem. The term target agreement refers to a management technique in which a manager and his staff agreed to the realization of the organization's goals. In order to act precisely and to plan in sales activity, target agreements are defined for individual employees or teams. This can include turnover, number of visits, or initial contacts, and mostly based on a company's global targets. As a rule, a distinction is made between short, medium, and long term goals, as well as between operational and strategic goals. Field failures. A failure in your customer's hands is your product not meeting your customer's expectations. Not all field failures result in a call, return, or complaint. Therefore, the failures that you do learn about become critical sources of information about how well your product is or is not meeting expectations. The warranty agreements. A warranty is legally binding commitment forming part of the sales contract, which assures the buyer that the product or service is free from defects. A warranty often provides for a specific remedy such as repair or replacement in the event the article or service fails to meet the warranty. The urgency to solve a problem. So, a problem is a situation that is unsatisfactory and causes difficulties for people. So, it is solved urgently, which is it is dealt as soon as possible. Next is the preventive quality. Strategic components are the most critical parts in a project or platform and requires more extensive quality assurance requirements. A strategic component means any of the components, subassemblies, or raw materials used in the manufacture of a product and listed on Exhibit E.
Good day everyone. So my topic for today is all about the strategic components meet more of the following criteria. So we have a supplier participation in the designing of the component part. A high level of system integration required for a complex component part. An expensive components part. Long lead time for the components part. Component parts that required extensive testing, parts with critical characteristic, component parts with complex legal complications. So next is the step of parts quality assurance or PQE process. So first, review the technical specifications. Second, validate the reliability of the design characteristic. Third, develop and document a quality assurance plan. Fourth, identify the need for a toiling plan. Fifth, perform a reprocess audit. Sixth, perform a legal and governmental conformity audit. And perform a packaging analysis and plan. 8. Project the effect of a process mode failure. Develop a statistical process control plan. Perform a production test run. Perform a process audit. Develop a part handling plan. And that's all. Thank you.
Statistical process control, Six Sigma, and the Taguchi method. The traditional approach to manufacturing is to select production samples and compare the attributes or variables of the sample to the specifications. Statistical process control, or SPC, can resolve manufacturing process control issue. It normally uses two control charts, the sample mean X bar chart and the sample range or R chart. Statistical process control, it can help you monitor process behavior, discover issues in internal systems, and find solution for production issues. Can be applied to any process when the conforming product out can be measured. Key tools used in SPC include run charts, control charts, a fully on continuous improvement, and the design of experiment. An example of a process where SPC is applied is manufacturing lines. Upper control limit, or UCL, is the highest fill level without causing an error. Lower control limit, or LCL, is the lowest fill level without causing an error. UCL, or upper control limit, and lower control limit are calculated based on the amount of variation in the process you are measuring. One measure of variation is standard deviation.
Six Sigma and the supplier. Six Sigma is a way to measure supplier quality. So, ang Six Sigma is a set of management technique intended to improve business processes by greatly producing the probability and the error or defect will occur. So, the Six Sigma suppliers focus on number one, defects per million as a standard metric. Number two, extensive employee training. Number three, the productive of non-value added activities. Taguchi methods are statistical methods developed by Junichi Taguchi to improve the quality of manufactured goods and more recently also applied to engineering, biotechnology, marketing, and advertising. So, in engineering, Taguchi method of quality control focuses on design and development to create efficient, reliable products. Its founder, Junichi Taguchi, considers design to be more important than the manufacturing process in quality control and seeks to eliminate variances in production before they can occur. Acceptance sampling and commodity components. Commodity-based components are those components not defined as strategic components. So, a commodity is a basic good used in commerce that is interchangeable with other commodities of the same type. Acceptance sampling is a methodology used to determine whether to accept or reject a batch of non-strategic components or items. So, for example, suppose you're receiving 10,000 coffee mugs, you will inspect 28 of them. If there are 0, 1, or 2 defective coffee mugs, you can accept the delivery of the shipment, but if the sample contains more than 2 defectives, you'll reject a lot.
The Deming Award, Dr. W. Edward Deming, is known as the father of Japanese post-war industrial revival and was regarded by many as the leading quality guru in United States. The Deming Prize is the longest-running and one of the highest awards in TQM or Total Quality Management in the world. It recognizes both individuals for their contributions to the field of Total Quality Management or TQM and businesses that have successfully implemented TQM. It was established in 1951 to honor Dr. W. Edward Deming and also is an annual award presented to an organization that has implemented TQM suitable for its management philosophy, scope, type, scale of business, and management environment. Dr. Deming suggests 14-point system for successful quality management. Create consistency for purpose with a plan, adopt the new philosophy of quality, case independence on mass inspections, and the practice of choosing suppliers based on price, find problems and work continuously on the system, use modern methods of training on the job, change from production numbers to quality, drive out fear, break down barriers between departments, stop asking for productivity improvement without providing method, eliminate work standards that prescribes numerical codes, remove barriers to provide workmanship, institute vigorous education and retaining, create a structure on top management that will push every day on the above 13 points. And that's all. Thank you.
Good day, ma'am. By the way, I am Annalyn Simamadas. So at this juncture, I will be going to discuss the continuation of Miss Studley's report, which is the Quality Awards. So next is the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. So it was established by Congress in 1987. So in order to qualify the awards, applicants must address the following categories. So first is leadership. So it is the action of leading a group of people or an organization. So a good leader is able to bring out the best abilities in a team and idasig nga magtinabangay na achieving a goal. Second is information and analysis. So, ang function sa information and analysis is optimize the ratio of knowledge to information generated. So, it involves interpretation, evaluation of an information. So, third is strategy quality planning. So, it is a systematic approach to quality assurance and improvement plans at the top levels of an organization and linking them with business strategy. Fourth is human resource development and management. So it is primarily concerned with training employees and aligning their personal development goals with the broader goals of the business. Fifth is management of process qualities. So it is a collection of procedures which most companies generally follow to ensure the quality of the deliverables or outcomes. Sixth is quality and operational results. So it talks about the quality of products as well as the operational results if it is well managed to achieve the best outcome. Lastly is customer focus and satisfaction. Focusing on customer satisfaction means your staff will be able to offer outstanding service with the aim of exceeding expectations. So next is continuous improvement in the supplier. So the objective of continuous improvement process is to incrementally improve processes. So kung maingon tag incrementally improve processes, isa ka process para ma-improve ang staff focus efforts on smaller solutions but surely move the business towards success. So International Organization for Standardization, ISO. So the primary requirements for ISO 9001, first is establishing a set of procedures that cover all key processes in the business. So maghimo og mga pamaagi para sa pagtukod sa business. Next is monitoring process to ensure they are effective. So kailangan atong i-monitor or look over if ang procedures nga atong gi-establish are effective. So Next is keeping adequate records. So, we should keep the important records in our business. So, checking outputs for defects, to know kung unsay mga kailangang buhaton, if ever na ay mga kulang or mga sayop. So, next is regularly viewing individual process. And last is facilitating continual improvement.
I am Wendell Oliver El Capono from the group of Buenafe and Mamadas. Quality Function Deployment, for short QFD, is a methodology for collecting information on customer expectation to drive product development. So, customer expectation includes number 1, function, number 2, appearance, number 3, maintainability, number 4, reliability. Supplier evaluation. The buyer's evaluation of the supplier's performance is a catalyst for the supplier development activities. There are two main categories for the supplier evaluation. 1. Process-based evaluation is an assessment of the supplier's production or service process. Number 2. Performance-based evaluation is an assessment of the supplier's actual performance on a variety of criteria such as delivery, reliability, cost, quality, defect rate, and etc. engineering and design. A manufacturing engineer who is familiar with the precision of machines would be invaluable in parameter and tolerance design phases. The design team should proceed by using QFD techniques. Thank you.